Hello and welcome to Common 17, where today we're celebrating reaching 100 subscribers. And yes, you heard me right, or rather, you heard me. This is my voice. I've decided that for this video and this milestone, I will be revealing my voice to the world and using it in my videos. Because for this video especially, my handmade captions are not sufficient to tell the story. So instead, I'm going to tell it to you by talking. Anyway, let's get on with the video. Today, we're focusing on this. It looks like a traffic light, but there's two, and one is red. It just changed. What is going on? To explain what just happened, we're going to need to understand the theory behind signaling. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Train Theory. Consider this my tribute to MatPat. Today, we'll be learning about Victorian railway signals. What's a signal? Glad you asked. It's one of those traffic light things. They come in all different shapes and sizes. Signals are the traffic lights for trains. They tell them when to go or stop. They convey messages called indications through their physical appearance or aspect. On traffic lights, you could say the aspect is a red light and the indication is stop. In Victoria, there are two main types when it comes to how they display the aspect: colour light and semaphore signals. Colour light signals display their aspect through changing the colours of lights, and they can be used at any time of day. Semaphore signals do have coloured lights that replicate colour light signals so that they can be used at night. But at day, the lights are off. Instead, they display the aspect through the angle of an arm. The arm is this thing here. Semaphore signals came first, and they didn't use the lights 24/7, likely because they might have been too dim to see at day. Modern LEDs are bright enough for day, and colour light signals have taken over. Today, we will only focus on colour light signals. There is also another way we class signals. They are either 3-position or 2-position signals. Funnily enough, it's the same two signals that show that difference. See how the semaphore signal only has two pieces of coloured glass, red or green? These correspond to the colours it can display. Since there are only two, it is a 2-position signal. The arm also has only 2 positions. The 3-position signals have 3 colours or positions. The colours are red, yellow and green. 3-position signals also have 2 lights or semaphore arms, which makes telling the difference easier. These two signals are just examples. There are 3-position semaphores and 2-position colour lights. 3-position signals are the majority of signals, so today we will focus on 3-position colour light signals. Now, why have signals? They separate trains and prevent them from going on dangerous track. Here are 4 major use cases. To space out trains going in the same direction, to space out multiple trains going in different directions, to space out multiple trains converging onto one track, and to give the signaller time to switch the direction of the track. To accomplish these goals, track is divided into blocks. When trains are going in the same direction, which would make track unidirectional, the blocks are simply the space between signals. Only one train is allowed in each block at the same time. To accommodate this, a signal immediately turns to stop when the front of the train goes past it, and can only go back to go when the back of the train goes past the next signal. For sections of track that trains can cross in both directions, or bidirectional track, the directions take turns. Sometimes, multiple trains will go in a row in a certain direction. When this occurs, the section of track is treated like unidirectional track and the signals follow. Finally, when trains merge onto a single piece of track, the two tracks also take turns merging. When tracks diverge, the signaller has to set the signal to stop before changing the track. Now we understand how signals operate. Here are the colours explained. A red light means the indication danger. Danger means the train has to stop, and the track ahead is occupied, reserved for another train, or the signaller has, for one reason or another, decided no train should enter. A yellow or orange light means caution. Caution means the train can enter the block, but the next signal is at danger. This exists to give trains warning before danger signals. A green light means clear. Clear means the train can proceed, and the next signal is not at danger. Which makes sense, but there's two lights. Firstly, red over red, we name signals either as top signal over bottom signal, or another one we'll get to later, means plain old danger. However, in all other aspects, the red light is used merely as a reference for the other light. Thus, we often actually call aspects top color or bottom color to denote that the color isn't red. The top light means that you can continue at the full line speed. The bottom light means that you can continue at a reduced medium speed because you're taking a diverging path. That speed is usually 40 kilometers an hour unless otherwise specified. Example time. Green over red / top green means continue at full line speed and you don't have to stop at the next signal. Red over yellow / bottom yellow means the next signal is at danger and you only need to go medium speed. Finally, red over red means danger or stop. There are a few special aspects. Some signals have a third light on the bottom. This is either off, just continue normally, or yellow, when the rest of the signal is red over red. Red over yellow means low speed. Low speed means you can only continue at 15 kilometers an hour and the track ahead may be occupied, so prepare to stop. Green over yellow means reduce to medium speed. This exists to give warning for medium speed signals. And now you have learnt Victorian railway signalling. But that's just a theory. A train theory. Thanks for watching. And thanks for subscribing. Did you like what you saw? Because I sure did. So much so that I made Train Theory its own channel. Every time I make a new Train Theory episode, which will mostly be subscriber milestones, it will also show up there within 24 hours, mostly at least, along with other special content not uncommon 17. So make sure to subscribe to both channels. See you next time.
Darling.